This whole time I've been muted. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Well, again, let's just start it all over. Welcome to my live. I am Blue Phoenix. Welcome. This is my studio. We are doing some plant chores today where I am getting some things just tidied up around the studio. As you see here, I have cleaned the top shelf. The top shelf over here. This is like where I have my decorative plants for my own, and then underneath it I have the store plants. Those are the plants that you see here that you can locate on our website. And then also I've been doing some things with my terrariums and grow tents, and that's where you see the begonias, and that's how I grow things. So if you have any questions on those other, like how to grow in terrariums, how to grow on grow tents or things like that, always feel free to ask in these lives. That's why I do these lives, so that way if people have any questions on how to care for their plants or on how I care for my plants, maybe they could get like a good knowledge on how can do it themselves, because you have to also adjust it to your way of like caring for the plants and how your location is best suited for them. So I'm always happy to help out. With that being said, I'm going to just move this over here. And I also have the chat to my right. Right? This is my right. So I have it over here. And I can see what y'all are saying, because last time I was not able to see what y'all were saying because I was just like on this screen right here in front of me on my laptop. But this is gonna be fun. We have these are my little props. So first I really want to get these Hoyas potted up. And for me it's just the best solution to do Hoyas or grow any plants really is in soil. That's like my preferred medium. I tried other mediums, and because it's always good to just try things out, and it just they just don't work for me. So soil it is. And I always start off small with Hoyas because it helps them recover easier instead of putting them in a big space, and they don't have to kind of like grow out into that space. So it's less stressful on the plant. Oop. Little wet part fell off. It's been in water too long. Definitely needs some soil or substrate, some sort of like nutrients, you know. This is basically how I pot them all up. So it's a bit easier for me. Here we go. What's next? Oh, this little guy. This one is like a little cactus, I believe, like a cacti one. I forgot which one this was, but I know it's like a little cactus type. It's super easy to care for. I have this really big one outside, and sometimes little props fall off of it, and I just like to keep making more of it and sharing with it, or sharing with people, because it's really easy to care for. And it looks really cool too, so there's that. Next is, I would say, this alocasia. Let's try that. Give it a little small space. that. Let it grow out into this like new spot, you know? Very easy. It's like it was growing sideways because of the lights. There we go. What's next? Okay, so this is a syngonium that I've had here for so long. Poor syngonium. I definitely gotta treat it. So do I have my scissors right here? Yes. Let's do some cutting of it. I think what I want to do is I just want to like cut some of these dead roots off, and then also some of this like dead foliage. Go. It'll be easier to manage. Same thing over here. Because like, look at all that. It's too much. And then just peel away some of the dead foliage like that. You can do it more gently than I am. I'm a little bit more aggressive with the plants that I'm caring for, but they're used to me. And so what I'm doing also here is I'm just cutting off those pieces that look a little shady to me, like a little iffy, because they might have pest on them or something. I'm not sure, but they were not appealing aesthetically either, so we are going to cut that off. So now those are there. So I'm going to, let's say, and sometimes, you know, plants might go into shock because of doing that, but it depends on the plant also. And your just knowledge of the said plant also. This is how we basically clean up some of this up. And then I'll just like place it in the soil like that. They're all different, but at this point I just kind of just want to get them to grow a little bit better. Give me 1 second. I'm like, where do I put it? A little more in there. There we go. That should be fine. There we go. Perfect. There is, let's check on these over here. So some of them are growing nicely. This one's really nice. I don't know if y'all were in my last stream, but I was talking about this one. This is my favorite Hoya at the moment. And I was so glad that I saved it because I had propagated early on, and I was like, oh, please don't, please survive. I was like, I'll just make a little extra just to hold on to and make sure. I should have just waited, but my Nova Ghost props are doing good, so we'll have to move them over to somewhere. These were gifted from a friend, so I'll be making some to give out and trade. I think it'd be cool. I don't know. Is this working? Okay, so that's still growing. Some nodes, checking on some nodes. Alright, good. I had placed that's like a Hoya NS 05 something, a 555. This one is just a Hoya Rebecca. This one did not make it. This one is still very small. I don't know why it's still small. It's been like this for forever. It's just never grown. I've given it fertilizer and everything. This one's an amedrium prop. It's like it's rooted. Oh no. It's not rooted. Okay. Okay, so this one's rooted. It's not. I actually made garden bowls, so I made like a couple of like 2 garden bowls. And what it is like you have like a ceramic planter, or you could just use like a porcelain planter if you like, and then drill holes underneath it. But what I did is like fill it with soil, and I put my props in there and placed them in my grow tent because I was like, I need a place for my area for my props, but like I don't need them like in little cups. I just want them all in one spot, so that way they can just like it's easy, just water and go. Because like when you get to props, you know, when you're growing, it's like they're almost like the last of everything there. It's just not growing at all. Okay, I'll have to fix that. Some of these grew. Looks good. I'll just place these in my grow area outside. It's like a latifolia. This one looks really nice. I like this one. Perfect. So 2. You stay in here. That will go out there. Okay. Clean this up real quick. I am going to make props with this one. I've been wanting to, so I'm going to. I cut a leaf. Oh no. I hate when that happens. There. I'll get that too. It looks so bare, but it's okay. Do some close with that. And then what else? I have so many Hoyas, but begonias also. It's too little in there. There's this one too. I wanted to trellis it, but I don't think I want to trellis it. So we're just going to cut them. And then we'll just see what happens. I think if I cut it over here, then cut it over here, I think it'll give it a good chance to grow, especially with the Clonex. This one is such a nice plant. I sold one recently. I wish I could. The person was super ecstatic because they're also a collector. And I was like, yes, I'm so happy that you know this one. I know it's just a green Hoya, but like, look how beautiful and speckled that is. It has like a little speckling to it. I wish I could show y'all better with this. I'll eventually get better lights. Super nice. It's rigid. The adult, like the more mature foliage is rigid. There is some silver tinting to it, and this one's called the Hoya Teddy Bear. And it grows really slow, so I don't offer it as much right now. Oh, I can't get this light. There we go. Give us some lights. This one's also a nice mentioned one to mention. Dang it. It's super affordable. And what I mean about that is like usually under like $10 and stuff like that. You can find a good like small cutting, gridded cutting kind of thing. But Maybe I could do it like this. No. The lighting is just horrible, sorry. But it's really nice. It's the Heartleaf Splash. Maybe you can find it on my website and see how it looks more stunning. But this one's nice. My favorite right now. Well, one of my favorites at least. I have like 3, maybe 4. I like a lot of Hoyas. But this is the Heartleaf Splash, super affordable, Parasitica, I believe. It has that super splashing to it. I really like that a lot in a plant. And this one's the affordable one, so if you just want like a more higher splash, you just place it in closer to the light, one of the light source. This was the NS050055. Stunning Hoya. One of my favorites. One of them at least. I think I had this one. Yeah. Let's get to these over here. I think I should do the Acutas first. So what we're going to do is place it in its Clonex. Like that. Perfect. Next one is this one. Maybe I should put it here. Let's clean that again. Dip, dip, dip. Oh, okay, this one fits better. Could probably borrow this one from this net. I need to get more of these eventually. I'm trying not to buy from Amazon, so if anybody trading, you know, I'll take it. What else? What else? Oh, these. This one's gonna be tricky. was kind of thinking of just like, what if I just place them all in one? Like that. Or like this. That should fit. Or maybe I have something else that's more like upright. Oops. I think that's the best I got right now. I only found one that's wider, not taller. So I might have to go with that. Which is fine. Or I might just put it in my terrarium. That might just be a better idea. Then. So I'll do that. And so we'll be placing it so y'all can see. I know there's so much around. that one backwards? Oh no, no. It is backwards. Let's place that one there. So the way I know is because the way they like come out. I'm not sure if I could show you. I might have to do a blog post on just like it's super simple on how they come out is the way you could like tell. So, and then we're just gonna stick you in here. Oh wow, I didn't even know I forgot my Micah's halo was in here. This one died. I don't know what this was. And then I have a Lacunosa Amarillo in here. I really like that one, if you ever get that one. For me, it's a really nice one. I don't know if these are pothos, I think. This is the one that I was talking to you about. This is the unknown one. And so I thought I'd just put it in here. I put a Lockeye one in here also. Please don't die on me. Some rather random ones. Chicken farm one. I like that one. The H05. Cyantia Mariana. Some very good ones in there. Today I just re-watered it. Here, these are just like my kind of like the props that I need to check on, keep an eye on. Alright, super easy. Well, that was super easy. I thought it was going to take longer than I was expecting, but I didn't really need to. You never know, you think you have like so many things and you're like, oh, it's really not that much. Once you like get into it. I think the cleanup's the worst part. Oh, I could just pour this water in here. Not this way though. I wouldn't do that one. I actually have my water jug here. Could water them from here. really not much. Alright, y'all. Well, that was pretty much all that I needed to do in my studio. I do need to get to my greenhouse soon, so we'll be doing some of that also. And I'll get to doing that with y'all as well. Just so if y'all have any like questions on how like to care for anything that you see or like anything from the shop, you can definitely check that out as well. And let me know so that way I can help you out. Alright, if you hope you're all having a good day out there. Thank you all so much for joining me. I am going to end this live now and hope y'all enjoy. Take care. Bye everyone.